Today, it is Election Day in Tennessee, and people across the volunteer state are out casting their primary ballots. Voters in both parties are choosing their nominees in important races, including the governor's race, along with congressional seats and state, House, and Senate races. Perhaps the biggest race, though, that we're tracking is the one to fill Governor Bill Lee's seat at the state capitol. Fox 17 News has live team coverage from the watch parties of the two leading Republican candidates who are vying for their party's nomination tonight ahead of the November midterms. We're going to begin with Fox 17 News' Kelly Avellino, who's live in Knoxville at the Convention Center, where U.S. Senator Marsha Blackburn's camp is hoping for a win later tonight. Kelly?
That's right, Scott. Senator Blackburn has set up her watch party here at the Convention Center, and behind me there are campaign staffers and supporters starting to trickle in and really get this room buzzing. I can tell you the vibe here is confident, but this race is not a total shoe-in for Senator Blackburn. It has gotten considerably tighter in recent weeks leading up to this election day, with Congressman John Rose spending about $13 million reportedly of his own money to try to chip away at a once very commanding lead by Senator Marsha Blackburn by double digits. Now, Blackburn pushed back just a few days ago and released her own internal poll that showed a 17-point lead. Rose's poll, though, that he released showed a much closer race, about 3 to 4 points apart, and that's it. Blackburn has continued, though, to lean on her strong conservative base, her support for President Trump, and her name recognition, saying that this is an absolute winning night for her. She says she will be the state's next governor, having already served Tennessee for the past 20 years. Now, again, it has been a heated campaign season with blows traded by both Blackburn and by Congressman John Rose. Senator Blackburn has taken some blowback in recent weeks for choosing not to debate the other candidates, as well as being rather selective in who she chooses to interview with media-wise. That said, these polls close in about an hour and a half. We should get that full first wave of election results. Over 50% of all primary voters have already voted, according to data released again by government numbers. So we should have a very good idea of how those numbers look very shortly. And if Blackburn's poll numbers are accurate, there should be some celebrating here in the upcoming hours. That said, this could be much closer than anticipated. We'll be here the entire night bringing you all of the latest developments live in Knoxville. I'm Kelly Avellino for Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
Kelly, thank you. As we continue our coverage, Blackburn's opponent in this race for the GOP nomination, 6th District Congressman John Rose. Fox 17 News' Karen Aguilar is live now in Cookeville, where Rose and his supporters will be watching the returns come in tonight. Karen?
Scott, right now I'm inside of the Leslie Town Center, and as you can see behind me, it's pretty quiet. That's because the doors don't open to the public until a couple hours, so 7:15, where we are going to be expecting at that time multiple people to come in here, fill these tables behind me and these seats for Congressman John Rose's watch party, confident he'll be able to secure a win for tonight's primary election for Tennessee governor. Now, according to recent polls, Rose is slightly trailing behind the frontrunner, Marsha Blackburn, but it could be a toss-up tonight. Rose is campaigning on several issues. He wants to make farmers more profitable through grants and tax breaks. Rose also wants to make housing more affordable, address property taxes, and is for school choice, but wants to see the voucher program have accountability. But records show he donated to Democrats in the past. We asked him about that.
I gave a modest amount to the leaders of the Democratic effort at that time, primarily through their Democratic caucus, to support them so that we could have a platform from which to discuss with them the challenges that faced. And the vast majority of my contributions have gone to Republicans, and people can see that and judge for themselves.
But will that affect his bid for governor? We'll see tonight after polls close at 7. Now, just a reminder, whoever wins tonight's GOP nomination will face their Democratic opponent in November's general election. Reporting live in Cookeville, Karen Aguilar, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.
And we are following all the big races in Tennessee tonight beyond the governor's race. In addition to the big one we just discussed, we're going to be tracking several races for Congress, U.S. House and Senate seats, including those in the House for Districts 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. U.S. Senator Bill Hagerty up for re-election tonight, but he's uncontested on the GOP side of the ballot. He does have several Democrats that are fighting for the opportunity to challenge Hagerty in the general election come November.